All right, America, we got this new thing called How Many Shots. You know what I'm saying? It's something that you will be seeing us do here on Put It On Some when it's a sports film, a sports show, or something like that. Or you'll definitely see us do it on our new show that we got coming out called Bring It to the Square. You feel me? Where we rate particular shows and movie and things like that. You know what I'm talking about? And there's a new sports movie out here. You know what I'm saying? Particularly as a basketball movie starring Adam Sandler, produced by LeBron and his company, and it's called Hustle. It's on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. If you have seen it, we want to know how many shots you're giving it. How are you rating it? Out of 5 shots, 5 shots top you could get. You know what I'm talking about? So we want to know how you feel about this new joint. It's pretty much like a homage to the game of basketball. A lot of hoopers
Everybody.
all through it. What you got, like Anthony Edwards is in it, Kenny Smith is in it. You got Trey Young,
Clarkson.
Allen Iverson made a little appearance. Shaq
Chris
made an
Middleton,
appearance.
Doncic,
Clarkson made an appearance.
Luca was in it.
Luca. The guy who starred along Adam Sandler, Herman
Yeah,
Gomez.
Juancho Hernan Gomez. Yeah,
Like
he's like, I can't remember who he's with, but he's bounced around. I think he's with Denver. I can't remember if him or is it his brother, because there's another one in the league. That Hernan Gomez. I can't remember if he's in Minnesota or Denver, but he's bounced around a good bit. Yeah,
a lot of guys. And then Queen Latifah is in it, just like as the wife, like Queen Latifah.
Yeah.
And then you had as the team owner, before he died, you had screen legend and Robert Duvall. Yeah, I love the Godfather movies. You know what's my he was a consigliere on there. So it's one of them one with a lot of star power, but we got to put it on something here. That's what we do.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm going to my brother Tim G. Jacob to break the seal on the bottle.
Yeah. Look, I ain't got one in my hand.
That's just silly. He'll be the first one to rate some for us here. T, how many shots do you give Hustle?
Straight up, I give it 5 shots, man.
That's a big statement.
It's 5 shots, man.
That's a big statement.
This movie. What did Kobe get? He got a Tony. Or did he get an Oscar?
I think Bean got an Oscar.
He got an Oscar, right? Yeah. LeBron could possibly be on his way to one. This film is a really good film, man. Whoever wrote it, if it was Adam, whoever it was, that group, whoever wrote it, really did a great job of writing this film, in my opinion, because it was entertaining the entire time. There was not a dull moment. I'll be honest, like when we got about middle ways into it, right? And this is about the point where Bo Cruz, Juancho Hernan Gomez's character, he's starting to like get right. He's starting to, get ready for combine. I'm sitting there going, man, it's 55 more minutes left in this joint. Like, what else is gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? Because it's already been a good bit going on the front end. But they weaved it very well to where you stayed hooked enough to really feel what was going on, and you appreciated the relationship that Adam Sandler's character had with Hernan Gomez, with Bo Cruz, and Stanley Sugarman. Stanley Sugarman was Adam Sandler. You saw the ups and downs. You saw the whole thing about being away from your kids. You saw the smug ownership with the son of Robert Duvall, Rex Merrick, who was Robert Duvall, the owner before he passed away, and then eyes to his son. And then what was real slick though, this is why I really like this movie. I like this movie for the subtle shots in this movie. There was some subtle things in this movie I really like. One,
and not the shots that we drink.
Not them shots, even though I do drink them shots. You pour me one now, I'll drink it. But that's neither here nor there. Let's go to it. Leon Rich reminded me of, if I get my name right, Leon Rose. Was it Leon? Is it Leon Rose from the Knicks? Is that the name?
Oh,
So it was real slick how they, and then I like Kenny Smith out of character because I wasn't I wasn't ready for Kenny Smith to say titties on TV. I wasn't ready for that. Kenny Smith saying titties on TV did something for me.
You wouldn't be surprised with that with Chuck or Shaq, huh?
With Chuck or Shaq, it's like, okay, cool, but Kenny was like a different dude, and I'm like, he's like, man, look, one time for me, just turn around, like,
Kenny said he got an acting coach and everything for this role.
Man,
he said it was the first time. It wasn't his first time being in a movie. He said he was like, this the first time he wasn't in a movie as Kenny Smith.
Man, Kenny was great. And where he inserted him at, because I mean, it reminded me of Leon Rose though, because his name was Leon Rich in the movie. Mm-hmm. So then you had, then where did my man come in? I just looked at his name and I so hate that I forgot his name, but the old head that's always James Goldstein, the old head that's always at the Warriors games with the hat and the scarf.
So that's who that guy was. Okay,
that was him. And I'm like,
okay, I missed it. I knew. Okay, this gotta be somebody significant, but I ain't pick up on who that.
He's always on the sidelines.
I'm always looking for E4 at the Warriors game.
Man, it's either Warriors or Lakers. I mean, he's everywhere. Like, dude's everywhere.
So are you petitioning for him to be inducted as the next super fan?
He's going. Oh, he's going.
Okay,
there ain't no question. He's going. He going.
He better not get in before Jack.
All right. He getting in before Jack.
Before Jack Nicholson?
He getting in before Jack.
Before Spike Lee?
He might get in before Jack. James Goldstein is one of them ones that he's so fly and has flown under the radar so much. And then when this dude popped up in that open run at the end of the movie, he just pops up. And I'm like, okay, is he going to like say something? And they had like one little part in the movie where he said something. And I'm sitting there going, man, this dude is really in this movie. Like how did and in my mind, I'm asking myself, how did they call him and ask him? Like, what did they want him to do? Like, what was that conversation like? Like, hey, James, I know you be at all the games, but can you? Okay,
why is he a Hollywood guy or something?
I don't know his background, and I don't even want to go on Wikipedia and find out. James Goldstein is his name. Go look him up. You
want the mystique to stay.
If the mystique is what it is what's great for me. Because I'm like, why is this dude in this movie? But he's here. It was great. Okay. Then the other thing, this is the other thing. This is the one that I told my brother earlier that I'm just gonna be silly, but I'm for real about this now. There's some slick, subtle shots in this movie. Okay,
here we go. Now I don't know what's coming.
I know.
No, I don't know where you going with this.
They took a shot at your Lakers in this movie, man.
How so?
The Bus family.
They sure did. When she got rid of, the daddy passed away. The son came in. The son was on some bullshit, and then the daughter had to. You right, but I didn't take it as a shot. I just said, "Oh, that reminds me." Like when she rehired Adam Sandler's character. Okay, when she said I'm taking a bigger role, I was like, hey, that remind me of the Lakers. But I ain't taking it as you are dead the fuck right. It is undoubtedly. You are right, you are right, you are right. You know what? Ooh. I was about to get this movie 3 shots. I'm not popping the seal because of that. You are right. That's what I be talking about. We are the laughing stock of the league.
I told you. It just reminded me of that. Because she was just so subtle with it. She was like, taking a more active role in the team. And I was like, Jenny Bus. I said, the only thing missing is there's no feel on her side. But I was just like, come on, man.
Yeah, like now that I'm getting it, like I said, when I saw it, I was like, okay, this reminds me of that. But now when you put everything together like that, okay, I'm thinking about the daddy they were acting like he was just revered dude in Philly.
Which is
Dr. Bus.
Dr. Bus
was revered over there, bro.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then you got this bullshit of a son come through and fuck shit up.
There you go.
That's what dude did.
Mm. It was exactly.
See, you should have revealed that to me off camera instead of
No, we
because-
need this.
No, that's
We
a
need
you know
this.
you are absolutely right.
We need this.
And Bron produced this. Bron
Yep,
produced this.
that's right. A Laker. Okay. I'll put this on Maverick. Is that fair? I'm gonna put it on Maverick.
You know the buck stops with Bron though, bruh.
It was some slick shots. It was some slick shots in this movie, man. I mean, it was just a great movie, y'all. If y'all haven't watched it, it's a really great movie. Like, there's got to be some awards out of this movie. The way they wrote it, I thought Hernan Gomez's role, I thought he acted very well. If he got a coach for this, I thought he was very, very good in this movie. I mean, man, like the scene where when they find him in playing street ball, you know, and it's like, you felt that, like, okay, you know, and then Adam's like trying to find this guy. There's so much pressure, and you know, and that's what guys in the league, scouts, they do. Some of them are just under so much pressure to try to find that one guy or two, whatever, to really transform their teams. And so you just see the real hustle in trying to make your team, your particular franchise you work for better. You know, and some teams just do it better than others. But man, it's just a really great movie, man. It's just a lot of subtle things that they flash in and flash out on. Like, they kept going back to his hand, you know, like Adams, like Stanley Sugarman's hand in the movie. They kept putting little shots on the hand, and then, you know, he would never really just say what it was. He kind of alluded to it when Bo Cruz asked him, but they didn't really get into it until things got really real and, you know, got deeper, and now they had to really reveal a lot to one another, you know. And it was just a really good movie, man. I thought it was just well written. I thought it was just well acted. I loved it.
I'll tell you, 5 shots. But this is our inaugural. How many shots?
5 shots, man. Adam Sandler is a GOAT actor in terms of his lane, what he do. He's an entertainer.
But hold on. So I'm assuming that we put things like Remember the Titans, you know, like we would get at probably 5 shots if we you know, back in the day, or the Blue Chips, or, you know, some of these legendary sports any given Sunday. You saying Hustle needs to be put up there in that pantheon?
I would watch Hustle. I would watch Hustle 2 or 3 more times before I decide to just really put it down. Like, I would watch it multiple times before I say, okay, yeah, I've gotten all I can get out of it, because it was just that well written, man. Like, I mean, you know, you got Queen in there, and she's it. She's what's the little thing they give for everybody that's won a Grammy, a Tony? I forget the little Grammy, Tony, Oscar.
She won
EGOT. I think she's an EGOT. I want to say she is.
If she doesn't have an Emmy, she should have one. Living Single, one of the greatest TV shows of all time.
Well, that's
in my opinion.
That's facts.
Grammy, she should have. If she doesn't have one of those, she should have it.
Right.
Oscar, she probably had. What for that Big Time musical?
She did. Well, that'd be a Tony, right? That'd be a Tony.
But they did it as a film, though, didn't it? I think they came out as a film. Well, I don't know. We had to look at it.
Yeah, we had to look.
But she one of them ones in the culture. You know what I'm talking about?
She did. She does that. She may not be. I'm looking at the list now.
Yeah, I don't think she
may
won.
Not be.
I think that's like
close though.
That's like Viola Davis. Like, she got
Viola Davis.
Yeah, she won.
But again, a GOAT in terms of just her ability, her skills. She's a very great actress. And it was kind of weird to me at first, but I kind of liked how they interacted in their roles. You know, it was kind of weird, but you saw enough of Queen to know that was his wife, and she inserted things where she needed to insert them in the movie to say, I like Stanley, like, you tripping, you know, like this and this and this, and like the point she made about the daughter, you know, like she was spot on, you know, and it's just like a woman's intuition, like, okay, he ain't nervous. It's really the fact that this baby been away from his daughter for months now. You got him out here working his butt off to get in this combine, and he ain't been away from him forever. You know, it's just stuff like that that I just think makes the movie that enjoyable, you know. So I think it's something you can watch with your bae. It's a bae-like type movie.
It's a bae movie.
It's a bae movie. You can sit down and watch it with your bae and everything, and you know, I think she could get with it.
Right.
Because she might be like, oh, I want to see this young man excel. Oh, why they have to do him like that? His history don't have nothing to do with what he's doing currently. He's trying to take care of his family, you know. And you got little stuff like that, you know.
What do you think about on Twitter has been enamored with Kermit Wilkes?
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards character.
Anthony Edwards.
Kermit
Was a good character.
What do you think about Ant? And a
Some
lot of folks
said,
on Twitter are speculating that he didn't have any of his lines written for him. That was all
just, you seen that too, right? You seen that too. That's all.
that was all just him, just talking.
And was slick. That was slick villainous, right?
He was a villain.
That was he went to the depths of love.
Like he was the villain. Now that I think about it, he was the villain of the movie.
But he played it well. He used little things which is what ball players do. They use little things to get that edge on you to see if it affects you, makes you crack. And you saw in them two instances early on where you saw him crack. And that just, I thought Anthony Edwards' role was great. I wonder who had fun writing his part. Who wrote his part? Who was that? That could have been Braun. You think that was Braun wrote that? Nah, Braun wouldn't write that.
Braun probably just put up that money and making the phone calls. Yeah. Hey man, we need y'all over here. Say no more. Say less, Braun.
Yeah.
Say less.
Oh yeah.
I got you.
Oh yeah.
And they pull up because they had again some of everybody in the goddamn movie.
Yeah, everybody in there, man.
Like everybody. At the end, they had to just run it. Dr. J.
Thank you.
Julius Irvin.
Yep.
The doctor himself.
Yep.
Played a major role in it in terms of the arc of the film. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that little him helping them go live and everything really saved the day. So that was
well written, man. It's well written. It's well written.
You didn't have to do that to me.
I just had to point it out. I didn't want you to find it out and be mad. I'd rather you hear it from me. That was Genie. That was Genie and
Bus. You've shown me it was intentional.
It was intentional.
It was intentional.
I personally think it was intentional. Yeah,
it's clear cut.
That man said it's clear cut.
Yeah, it's clear cut now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fucked up. I thought. I ain't gonna give it 5 now, T.
I'm gonna give it 5, man. It's a great movie, man. And maybe because I'm starving for basketball film, something that really just captivates me all the way through. I'm honestly like, I was captivated by this movie all the way through.
I liked Uncut Gems more than this one.
Wow.
I did.
I didn't understand Uncut Gems. I thought Adam Sandler was on coke in that movie.
Okay, watch this though. Maybe this is why we saw it differently. You from that world, that betting world.
Okay.
I'm the one outside of that betting world, but as you know, I'm intrigued by it.
Okay.
Like my young boy Nick Weatherspoon, he didn't start getting into that world. Like in one of them series, I think the Eastern and Western Conference Finals, this fool had his partner, my other young boy, we call him KK. They putting in tickets left and right, doing parlays.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't do that shit, but I would ask him, what your lick read tonight? I'm wondering what he doing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like I'm intrigued, trying to say what's the move? What's the line that they got out here? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it is interesting to me. And so Uncut Gems, that aspect of it, that like I was intrigued by that part. I love KG, so you know that.
All right.
That played a major role.
Yeah, it did.
I love that.
They did.
So I thought all that was dope. With this one, I saw a little bit of Rocky in it. I saw like them trying to do like a basketball Rocky to an extent.
That just ain't what I felt. But I can see. I can
They
see
even had the little.
I see the comparison. He did it when he got up the hill.
They even had the little part in it. You know what I'm saying?
It. But he was in Philly, so
And
it could be like, I learned a little bit about Rocky while I was here from Spain. I didn't know. I know now.
And like, okay, we can say Ant Edwards, flashy hot shot. We know he finna be in the league.
Yeah.
You can compare that to Apollo Creed. You know what I'm saying? Flashy hot shot, got all the woo. But this dude here, we just pulling him off of, what was he, a construction worker or something over there?
Yeah,
he found him playing in teams, just hustling folks.
Yeah,
one-on-one games and stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about? Yep. So it's had a lot of underdog. Like the player was an underdog. Adam Sandler's character, underdog, want to live out his dream to be a coach. You know what I'm saying? They find him all around. So I was like, I kind of seen this before. But what maybe give it a solid 3 shots though is that Scout World. I think we need another movie that don't do nothing but give us that Scout World. Or I might want to see that in a 30 for 30 form. That Scout life really, especially now that these boys going worldwide, T.
Yeah.
That Scout life probably crazy as hell. Didn't he say something like, I ain't seen my daughter's birthday in like 9 years?
That's 9 birthdays, man.
Yeah, and then like the asshole Jim Bus character. Now that I see what my brother has told me, the Jim Bus parody character, or satire character, however you want to look at, but gonna tell that man English. I guess you're
gonna miss another one.
You're gonna miss another one. Ooh, yeah. That shit was evil too, right there. Boy. That was evil. That Scout, like, I would love to see a 30 for 30 on the NBA scouts.
Yeah.
They really got to go around the world and try to find these guys, bro.
Yeah, they do. They do.
So that was very intriguing to me, and the way them showing how much work that brother was putting in to get in that league. That's something I'm hoping one of my youngins doing right now. Like I would highly recommend that to one of my youngins. If you are watching this, go watch the movie Hustle. And whatever that motherfucker was doing in the movie, that's the mindset I need you on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking to. I love you. That's the mindset I need you to have. But America, I'm giving it 3 shots. Well, I was giving it 3 shots, but I'm putting the seal back on the bottom. Now I'm putting the cork back in the bottom. Okay? Because of my brother.
I'm a generous bartender, America. I pour up.
He gave it 5. He pouring big
for everybody,
okay?
Baby.
But mine for real. Though. I'm giving it 3 shots. Tim G giving it 5 shots. How many shots are you giving Hustle? Let us know. Put it on something. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit Statement Tees, LLC.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.